Welcome back to my Off the Clock series where I do fun things after work. This is not a drill. We're going to the Super Bowl. If you live in a small city, maybe you can relate. If there's anything remotely close by happening, you gotta be there. I live in Louisiana and the Super Bowl is going to be in New Orleans this year. So what does that mean? We're going to New Orleans. I have a hair appointment right after work because I gotta make sure I look cute. I'm praying that my inspo turns out to be what I actually get, but we'll see because I'm getting cornrows instead of all those rubber bands at the top. But here's the before. And here's the after. Y'all, it's really giving my inspo pic. Like, I'm shook, but I'm not surprised. I said me a prayer during the hair appointment, like, Lord, please let this hairstyle come out nice. I just have so many horror stories. But the hair's done. That's how you know it's gonna be a really good week. We got the press-on lashes on. The nails, question mark, but we love a natural nail. The fact that I'm about to see the Super Bowl events that I normally see on social media in real life is crazy. I just want to do as much as I can, take advantage of the opportunity of being in the same city as the Super Bowl. So let's head to New Orleans. We've made it to New Orleans. The traffic getting here was so real, but what do you expect? Everybody is coming here. Thankfully, we made it safely to my friend's house. This girl will be staying, and I am dressed for my first event. I actually rode here in this outfit because we just didn't know what time we were gonna make it here. And we have an event to go to down over at the Mahalia Jackson Theater. It's going to be the Soulful Super Bowl celebration. You says here he's actually shooting the event we're going to tonight. Let me just give you a little preview of the lineup. You've got Tori Kelly, John McReynolds, Money Long, Yolanda Adams, the Isley Brothers, Master P. I'm bringing my phone for filming, so let's go. Any idea of what I had of this event? I was totally off. This was not just a night of performances, this was an actual award show. So they were pre-filming it. So the show seen on TV is not actually what we saw. We had the last performer perform first. But y'all, I was so excited to see Tori Kelly. This was my first ever award show, so it's really interesting to see the behind the scenes. They will call for applause on standby, then tell us to clap. It was kind of cool to me. We saw some major athletes get awarded, which was nice, and we only spent like around $60 for these tickets. I didn't expect to leave with somebody else. If you act like you belong somewhere, no one will question you most of the time. We walked out that event and saw this little tent with red carpet and all these backdrops, and I noticed no one's looking at anybody's credentials. People were just walking in, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just walk. If someone stop us, they stop us. Y'all, they gave us full bottles. First up, we got the White Peony Leave-In Conditioner, Pomegranate and Honey Blend Air Dry Styling Lotion, a bunch of curling foam glazes. There's also a 2-minute deep conditioner and a shampoo. The event was really fun. It was my first time seeing how a live award show is recorded, but it was really funny because they'll be like, applause on standby. Applause, applause, applause. Some people were a little agitated by it because, of course, since it's pre-recorded, someone can just stop talking and restart it if they like stumble over their words. And there was one host that was kind of doing that a lot, so people were kind of like, oh, come on. So I think that and just a bunch of other things, just waiting and stuff like that, made the show way longer than what it needed to be. I have a long day tomorrow, so I need to go to sleep now. I just took a much needed nap. My eye has been involuntarily twitching all day. That either has to do with being dehydrated or sleepy, stressed, and it's probably a mix of all those things. So a nap was needed for me to continue the night. I have been going through a journey with my eyebrows, and I've realized that just having a very thin brow pencil, Exhibit A, makes a big difference. This is the Anastasia brow gel. This will breathe your brows. Notice that in pictures, sometimes my brows look very unnatural, and I'm going to be taking pictures in the same venue we went to last night, the Mahalia Jackson Theater. That's where the Shannon Sharp Nightcap podcast is going to be with Ochestinko, and the lighting in there is not really nice, so the lighting's going to be a little bit harsher, and you can really see my eyebrows in there. The amount of anxiety I have to make sure that I really capture this event, this weekend well, I think that also caused my eye twitching because I just really want to just capture as much as I can. While at the event last night, I was thinking like, do I like behind the scenes stuff? Can I see myself doing this? And part of it is just, I love a little exclusive access. I like having access to go wherever I want and just knowing what's going on. I want to leave here feeling like I really maximize this opportunity. I don't know why, but this hairstyle gives me like a 90s vibe, like the Clovers and Bring It On. That's the vibe it gives me. Like I could have been a Clover with this hairstyle for sure. think you can still outfit, but you look like the we're the ones that was down with it. A little warning, just so y'all don't get a little jump scare. I bought a GoPro because my current camera is in the shop. And I said I warned you, we're gonna switch to the GoPro to see what the quality's giving. It might be too hot for this leather jacket, not gonna lie, but I took out the scarf because that was in my original outfit. I'm wearing my Jordans and I never really get to wear those because I don't know how to style them that well. I really want to be more sporty for this event, and I am tussling with my hair to keep it from, like, I just don't understand why it's continuously getting frizzy, and I have it on like level 400 heat, and we haven't even gone outside yet.
Well, that's why they say like your hair reverts back if you need your ends trimmed.
When I went to the hair school, I told them I wrote down that I needed my ends trimmed, and they didn't do it. And I was like, I hope y'all didn't charge me for it. But yeah, I'm putting my shoes on. I'm about to head out. Before I leave, I gotta show y'all a full view of this outfit because like I said before, I don't wear these Jordans too often, so I really want y'all to see the vibe it really gives. We have the Uber coming. Even though the event's not far away from us, we just been Ubering everywhere because driving in New Orleans, if you haven't been here, let me just give you a small synopsis. It's chaotic. I'm not sure how I feel about this GoPro so far. It's a very wide angle, which I like a wide angle, but it's kind of too wide. So we'll keep playing with it. I gotta go outside with it to see what it gives. It's very small though, so I think I'll feel more comfortable vlogging. Let's go to the Shannon Sharp, No Show Cinco Nightcap Live podcast. At this point, I'm just going to these events blind because I don't know what to expect. We paid around $70-ish for these tickets, and we were on the floor with a great view. I love that they had Southern's band and Dancing Dolls perform. I don't get to see them often, so I love to see them in person. Then Deion Sanders came out. This show seems so off the cuff, but I know there has to be a method to the madness. And then everybody was popping on and off that stage. We never knew who was going to come out. But the topics gave range, y'all. They went from sports to relationships. Yeah, it got wild, and my sister and I were like, yeah, it's time to go. Good morning, well, good afternoon. We are headed to the convention center right now. It's literally right there. It took us about an hour-ish to get here. I'm about to see if we can get inside to the Super Bowl experience because there is a clear bag policy, we believe, and I have this, and Zari has her bag. So,
And I pack no purses.
So we'll see what the vibe gives. Influencers, I'm hoping to see this weekend, Monet and Keith Lee.
Keith Lee?
I feel like Keith Lee always comes here.
I feel like he's gonna be here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
We got some free goldfish.
Jet set, watch the sunset come. Yeah, yeah. One eyes back in my head, make my toes curl. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you got that yummy, 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 yummy.
All I see is free chips. Oh, well, these are Lay's, Tostitos, Cheetos, and Doritos and Pepsi's activation.
Yummy, yummy. Work my way. Yeah, babe, yeah.
It's getting chilly out here. Big Check is so expensive. I got a bacon cheeseburger, fries, and a lemonade. That total came out to be around $16. $16.
Just work my way. Yeah, babe, yeah, babe, yeah, babe. In the morning or late. Just work my way, standing up.
Hi guys, we've done so much today, so I'm just going to insert all the activations and things that we've done in New Orleans because it's a lot. By the time the afternoon came, my sister and I had already walked over 17,000 steps. Went over to the Abercrombie pop-up. Look at these Super Bowl crew necks. They were $90. I had to get it. They also had complimentary popcorn and waters. I just love the aesthetic. And then all Verizon users, you got to go into the House of Verizon. They gave us free back charms and made them for us. So cute. I ended up giving this to my little sister, but y'all, they had chips set up everywhere. I would have grabbed some Cheetos, but I gotta eat those in private. Then we went over to this pop-up museum. One of the people is Jay-Z's photographer. Didn't stay too long because I had to go get my embroidered sweatshirt from Abercrombie. I'm gonna post a pic of it on IG. That was a lot, and now we're at the Super Bowl experience at the convention center. And this is what we're here for. Monte don't play. I'm really hoping we get to at least see Monet. Do y'all see how far back we are? I thought we were getting there early. Clearly not, but as you can see, I made my way closer, closer, and closer. Close enough to the little barricade. There were so many celebrities, influencers, athletes out here, from Tiana Taylor to Lotto to Cam Newton, of course, Cassinet and Speed. I just learned his name, so I'm going to be calling him Speedy. Oops. Y'all, my lower back is hurting so bad from standing. Those kids love Speedy. They love Cassinet. They was all screaming, sexy, sexy. Lotto. Only people who came over to us were Speedy, Cassinet, and some other people, but like the women, none of them came over. Imagine Mariah Carey singing It's Time, because it's Super Bowl Sunday and y'all, we are freaking in the building. Well, not yet, but we're going through all the tailgates right now. I actually got the opportunity to work the Super Bowl. My role is basically making sure people get from point A to point B to all these exclusive parties. If this is something you're interested in doing, you have to know how to remain professional around celebrities, public figures, anybody. I need to go back and rewatch this halftime performance because I feel like there's so much symbolism that I'm missing. This was such a cool experience. I found this job opportunity on LinkedIn, y'all. Do not sleep on LinkedIn. And the main thing I was thinking is, Lord, help me to operate in excellence. And as you probably can hear, yes, I'm under the weather now. And that's all for the 2025 Super Bowl. And we got these hats. Walk in peace and love. God bless. And I will see you guys in my next video.